We had 4 months of no rain, good weather.
And what we were doing, fixing the boat.
So now that the boat is fixed in good old Don Hunter fashion, we're out sailing. We're getting nailed by rain, wind, storm. There's rocks here that are the size of actual cities. If you get out of control, you're gone.
Break your chains off.
All the cushions yesterday during the storm at night were about to fly off from the boat. Look, all the straps are torn. They almost were gone. I think there are only 2, there were 3. Yeah, the cushion is gone. Yeah, there were 3 cushions, guys. Remember, just in the one of the last episodes, I was telling you how this is my favorite place, and now I only have 2 cushions here.
Well, we've got a dinghy. Let's go look for it. Seeing here is a very happy person. We survived the storm. She was up all night long.
I was checking the anchor drag on my watch because the boat would move on the mooring ball, like swing almost like the full circle. And I'm like, oh no, it wasn't funny at night.
Our emergency inflatable dinghy actually got inflated last night. Our other dinghy is getting the tilt mechanism still machined so I can put it together. Now we're down to this little 2-person rubber lifeboat dinghy.
Those of you who are watching us from start, how many dinghies did we have through this 5-year time? I think what, like 10? Probably more. That's a speed.
Naturally, he's leaving right when we're in this little tiny dinghy, maybe on purpose. Found a mooring ball last night, one in this whole area tied up. And this morning we get up and there's a supply boat sitting here on a mooring ball that's meant.
Size of William head on this angle.
Don't think that everybody follows the rules and puts the right size boat on the right size ball.
He is leaving right now and his speed is much faster.
And his wake is going to be much bigger.
Those of you who have partners, one always thinks positive and one always thinks negative. And the one who thinks negative thinks that that's a reality.
Can't imagine who she's talking about.
Now we are officially the only one boat in the whole anchorage. And that tells you something. There are no more other fools who are boating in the monsoon season other than supply boats.
Typical for us. Work when the weather's perfect and nice. And then when the weather gets nasty, take off and enjoy the nature. These rocks meeting the ocean never ever cease to amaze me. It's just unbelievable. Well, I always wanted to surf the wave with a dinghy, so I gave it a lot of power to speed up, but then I couldn't get the dinghy motor up in time, so we almost capsized.
Didn't I tell you guys that things with dinghies just keep happening to us? Ah, we are cursed. Let's go look for a cushion. Maybe, just maybe we got lucky and it's somewhere in the jungle. I don't think I'm gonna go any further because I think there are monkeys there. I think there is no cushion here.
I have located a monkey bath.
You know, before we're gonna go explore the rest of the island, I think it's not a good idea to leave this bag here. I am not leaving my bag to the monkeys. On the other hand, if the monkeys see me with a bag, Maybe you carry the bag.
Put the life jackets over there, and I put the bag hanging off the rock over here. The reason for that is monkeys are gonna come, they're gonna go after the easy stuff, and our bag is separated.
How you know what's in the head of the monkey? You don't. Oh.
This is a true boater's nightmare.
Yeah, hopefully our mooring ball is safer than this one. Unbelievable here. The nature, look at this. This is like ancient. However, no cushion, so probably it's somewhere in Africa by now.
I have a suspicion if our cushion was here, it would be torn to shreds. I hope somebody found it, and at least they're gonna have a nice bed.
This is crazy. These are like a million little shells compacted into this rock.
I love swinging on vines. I guess it goes back to some very ancient heritage.
This is simple. How do I take off from here? Ryan! Help! Tarzan woman of a modern life. Such a beautiful island!
Oh, a heartstone.
We're trying to find the key from the dinghy, from the motor. I feel like I saw it on William's neck, so I'm gonna quickly look and see maybe he put it somewhere when he was trying to jump on the tree. We can't find it. It's getting dark. It looks that we will have to go back. We don't have any luck with dinghies. Okay guys, we just rewatched the footage when William was emptying the dinghy on the side and we saw the key floating away. It's gone! It's officially gone! Finally! I was not the one who screwed up.
You did?
Yay!
You were sitting on the side of the dinghy, and that's why we flipped. I keep telling her, do not sit on the side of an inflatable. She's like, why?
You were sitting on the side too.
No chance.
Okay guys, let's try and get back to the boat without motor.
And it's getting dark.
And it's getting dark. Let's hurry.
Race mode or turtle mode? I have a good idea though. We'll just get past the surf, jump in and paddle, and then we get a little further, then we'll use the oar. 2 horsepower.
They made these ropes for tourists to come in and swim. So that's what we're using to get through the wakes. And then hopefully it's gonna be just a little bit to get back to the boat. Yeehaw! 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 I think this oar is very much close to me. Why are you standing?
So I can balance the boat.
Well, it looks like we also have a couple of neighbors right now and a big storm coming our way as well. I can hear thunder. So you, mister, better start paddling faster. And like people behind us on the cat taking pictures of the sunset. Everything is amazing. They all just standing there. Beautiful.
A pair of fools.
What? Watching a pair of fools?
A pair of fools with a motor that doesn't have a key. Here's another good reason not to go too far from your main ship. But you can be damn sure something's gonna happen.
Yay! We're on the boat! Okay, we're on the boat! Woo!
Who needs a gym?
Who needs a gym? Woo! Woo! It is a rainy season in Thailand right now. Doesn't look like it like now.
4 days we had rain, snow. No snow.
Yeah, it was really bad, very stormy. So we are very happy to finally arrive at the nice protected anchorage.
So as you guys know, we have had engine problems and shifting problems for the last 6 months.
Yes.
And I think finally, knock on boat, nothing like getting it fixed and taking off in a storm with your fingers crossed. Let me take you into the business room and tell you what has happened here. So if you guys remember, there was oil all over this engine room, and it actually started when we lost the drive. We hit a boat and we put a hole in this boat. So on the port side, we had the drive removed to find out what was wrong with it, rebuilt the drive and put that in. And at the same time, the starboard engine on this side, the turbo was locked up. So we had ordered a turbo almost 4 months ago. Finally, 5 months later, the turbo comes. Put the new turbo on, got the drive in, got in the water, and decided, you know what, let's go for a small test ride. And when we did, about 15 minutes into the test, boom, bang, oil all over the place, spraying, alarms. We shut down the engine and say, wow, we gotta go home. So we limped in on one engine. We found out that there was oil all over cylinder number 4 valve stem. Had assumed that we had a cracked valve stem seal or something with the valves in the head. So I sent the head off to the shop, sent a text to the shop owner and said, you know, how difficult would it be just to take the whole engine out of the boat? And he didn't answer me. So we came back to the boat in the evening and I opened the engine room to take a look, and the engine was gone. The guys came, and our Captain Nut, who you have seen, they said, well, we have to go on the hard to get the engine. He said, no, I'm going to use the boom. So he moved the boom over, hooked up the engine, got the engine out on the dock on a motorcycle scooter, got it up to the top, and they put it in a truck. Went to the shop and talked with the owner, and we decided to change the rings while the motor was out. Did a whole motor rebuild. 7 days later, guys, 7 days later, the engine comes back, we grab it with the boom, we put it back inside, and the next day, off we go on a test. Here we have a fully rebuilt port side motor. That is gonna last us for a while.
Good morning, guys. Good morning, everybody. Actually, it's not good morning. It's 1:50 p.m.
And we came to a place where there's supposed to be monkeys. Yana wants to go see monkeys.
I think we are about to see monkeys. I see them running right there on the beach.
It is so beautiful today. The last 3 days we have been rolling from waves and everything else, and we came to this anchorage and it's nice and calm. So maybe we can spend a day or two here, enjoy no rain.
Where are the monkeys? Quite a bunch of tourists on this island.
I think there's more people here than monkeys.
Yeah, exactly. So for this anchorage, you have to pay the fee because this is a national park. So William is paying the fee. And now we are about to see a monkey.
Very amazing. These little guys come when the park ranger calls. They all come down to the rocks because they know they're going to get a little tiny peanut. One peanut. The big guy came down, the boss monkey, he called him, and he had to show his fist so boss monkey would go away so mother monkey could get the peanut. But boss monkey was not happy. Just like the rest of society, boss monkey.
I googled, and these monkeys are called long-tailed macaques.
Not sure if I'm pronouncing this right. And these are the same monkeys that we saw in Malaysia in Langkawi. So if you haven't seen that episode, make sure to check it out. Right there, they hang out on the road.
These guys are much more civil because you cannot feed them or you're going to be fined 1,000 Thai baht.
Ouch! You know, there is a monkey bar up here.
What do you want? You want a Coke, a beer, or a beer, or a beer? Monkey Island, Singa beer. Pretty light, very good. Ching ching. So we have learned here that when you see it's called Monkey Island, it actually, there are monkeys here.
Yeah, it's called Monkey Island for a reason, but the monkeys only come here when the park ranger
Calls them.
because they've been trained.
No, they're not really trained. They just know that if the park ranger is calling, they're gonna get like a peanut. They're not gonna get a can of beer.
There are a bunch of boats that come here just for the day or two to hang on their mooring balls, see the beach, and enjoy themselves.
And a special shout out to all the park rangers that are working so hard keeping the place clean, helping you out, showing you what's going on. They are amazing.
Attracting the monkeys for you so you don't have to get bitten. You smell like beer.
That happens when you drink. Like and subscribe.
Send this to your friend. Love. And our channel. I found a fish. Supper.